If we was playing a mid-block 4-2-3-1, we beat Forest yesterday. We do. Do you know what I mean? If we were playing Casanugarte, yeah, with Bruno in the 10, and then playing a 3 up front, yeah, and a 4 at the back, we win that game. Because Ruud van Nistelrooy would have won that game. He would have. Forest didn't create nothing other than the goal, didn't it, bro? Anana didn't make a save yesterday.
No. I thought if that goal didn't happen, I think that would have been a 0-0.
That's the stalemate, my brother. That's what that's.
I've seen this. I told Matisse on the Big Six. I said, bro, it's either they get a goal, yeah, and they sit back and they hit the low block, or it's a dead game. And it literally was that. It weren't an exciting game. They were there and said, you know what? And the thing is, again, I don't blame them. They played 120 minutes against Brighton. They were knackered.
Yeah,
Gibbs White was ineffective. He didn't look like he was fit. You know, it was only Ilanga, really. They had no Hudson-Odoi. They had no Wood. You get me? Like, they played 120 minutes against United, who were fresh and fit. Man United had to put the game onto Forest, not the other way around. If Forest lose that game, cool. They're still third, I think, or whatever. 1 point behind Chelsea if they win tomorrow. Like, it's okay. Like, they're not going to be, it's not the end of the world. It's not, it's not on the onus is what on Nottingham Forest. The onus on Man United to create a different scenario. What can they do? What can we do to beat this team that's in third, right? And we have the onus to not only push for more points, but to get out of this situation. You can't just sit in 13th and not want to progress. You can't do that. You need to be able to be the ones that are out on the front because literally at this minute, it's a case of, bro, you need to win, bro. It's simple as that. Like, we have to win. You can't just be like, you know what, accept where we are and cool. Because when you lose that Europa League, right? What is it? Everyone's going to be looking at this position where you are in the league. So you've got to keep winning games. I don't understand this idea of, the league's over. No, it's not. It's not over. There's literally 8 more games left.
Yeah, but it's over in the sense that this manager's thrown it away, bro. Because we were 4 points off.
That's dangerous, man.
When he came in.
You do that, Rants, yeah? You go into next season under severe pressure.
No, you're right. You're 100% right. Everything you're saying is spot on. But he's thrown this away, bro. Like, I'll be honest, he's thrown it away. And even this comment here, bro, there were 5 Ineos signings playing yesterday. And guess what, yeah? If we played, the system that we are used to playing, we get better out of all of them. This is the reality, bro. Xerxes was isolated up front in this bogus system, that's not working, clearly. Do you know what I mean? As much as I don't like Ugarte, we saw him in the double pivot with Cass, in a 4-2-3-1, and he looked like a different player. So it is what it is. Lenny Euro's Lenny Euro. Delit's Delit, and Mazraoui's Mazraoui. Everyone knows that Mazraoui's better at right back than he is at right centre back or right wing back. So we get a better Mazraoui. We get a better Delit. We get a better Lenny Euro. We get a better Ugarte, and we get a better Xerxes, bro. Like, this system is not getting the best out of anyone apart from when Xerxes played in the 10. He's the only player that looks like he's having fun, and that's because he can play football by himself. He don't need no one. Just give him the ball. Like, he's a player that if you just give him the ball at his feet, he'll make things happen. He doesn't need his team, bro. And Ahmad's a bit like that. That's why Ahmad in spells, like, they don't need their teammates. They don't need them. Do you know what I mean? And Kobe's like that sometimes. If you give Kobe the ball, you give Kobe the ball in attacking areas, he don't need no one. He'll go by himself. You don't need them. He'll dribble. He'll not make someone, or he'll draw a foul. Ahmad will do that. Maz can kind of do that sometimes. He can go past people. But the only players that are kind of really looking all right are the players that don't need no one. That's it. Everyone that needs everyone is looking a bit shit. That's why systems are important. Do you know what I mean? Ahmad doesn't save us yesterday. He doesn't save us yesterday because we still look short, bro. The system ain't working, bro.
Ahmad don't save us yesterday.
I don't know if this system, I don't know if this system, the way the manager's playing it, I say the way the manager's playing it, because I believe the system can work. I don't believe the way the manager's playing the system works in this league, because Crystal Palace play the same system as us, and Crystal Palace don't play they don't play a high press like us. They play a mid block when they lose the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? So the way that the manager sets this system up, I don't know if it works in the Premier League. The Premier League is very physical, is very direct. In Portugal, teams are not cutting through that system the same way, because teams don't go from back to front nowhere near as quick as in this league.
But what I would say, though, to challenge your point there, I think he can work in the Premier League if he adapts and he understands.
No, but I'm saying the system as he uses it, it doesn't work.
Yeah, as you get there,
Categorically.
100%. Yeah. That
High
right there
press,
is non-negotiable.
man for man
Non-negotiable.
doesn't work in the Premier League.
No.
Show me any team that's ever been successful with it, bro. Leeds got relegated with that football.
Yeah, especially the 1v1
Man to
press.
man, man to
Yeah,
man press. No
man,
one
yeah.
does it, bro. From back to front in this league, no one does a man for man press and is successful with it.
But you know when you look at like a Palace, right? Like I think it's all balance. It's all about balance in it. Like you got Mateta who links up the play well. You got Eze who's comfortable on the right 10. You even got like a Saar, bro.
Eze is good as a left 10 as well. It suits him.
Yeah, it suits him. Yeah, it suits his game. Then you got like Ismail Assar, who for me, like, bro, this guy natural. Like, bro, give me Ismail Assar all day long. Like, he knows and understands his role well, right? Like the fullbacks do their job as well, and they're actually going forward a lot. If you actually watch them, especially away from home, bro, they've literally won. I think they got the best away record than a lot of teams in the Premier League, right? And they bomb on forward, right? The centre backs are aggressive, so centre backs are cool, and the guys in midfield, and they can progress the ball.
Yeah,
they can actually progress the ball,
but
and
this
they
is the thing.
want to get on the front foot.
But this is the thing, Saeed, because someone said in the chat, Palace don't play good football, and here's my thing. Playing good football is not about systems. Playing good football is about having good footballers.
That's it. Yeah. No.
That's what playing good football is about. And sometimes it's not even about having good footballers, because Real Madrid have good footballers, but they don't play good football.
They don't play good football.
What is good football? What is good football? Do you know what I mean?
Barcelona's good football. That's good football.
Yeah, but again, I don't even think aesthetically Barcelona's football is that great, because it's very direct, it's very back to front. But the reason why Barcelona's football looks great is because they got players like Yamal, Pedri, that can De Jong, that can do different things, that make the football look more aesthetically better. But if they played the same system with less good players, it would look like they were just going long.
No, of course, players help massively. But I think the whole kind of like structure of it, it's fluid. It's direct at times as well.
PSG play great football, and again, PSG, you know why? Because they have good players. Like ultimately, we can't get past the good players thing. And as much as you want to, you can't have Vitinha in your midfield with João Neves and Fabian and flipping fucking whoever, bro, and not play decent football, bro.
And also, and one thing, listen, I don't particularly rate Luis Enrique yet, but what I've got to give him massive credit for is that he said, you know what? F this striker nonsense, but I don't need to play striker. I want to play Dembele there, and I want to have a front three that interchange. You know what? Cool. I don't need no attacking midfield. I'm just going to play three midfielders that keep the ball. Do you know what I mean? And then fullbacks, they're pretty much like wingers. We're going to bomb on forward. You see what I'm saying? So they've got like a cohesion within their team. It's like everything.
Yeah, the chemistry.
Like that. Yeah, it's chemistry. But you can literally move them around and it's all fluid. I think even João Neves can play up front, and still keep the ball. There was one time João Neves playing left back. Did you see him? He was playing left back.
But this is the point. If you've got good footballers and you have a framework, you can put them anywhere and you can still see good football. Yeah. But ultimately, the football's down to the players, bro. Like when people say prime Arsenal played great football, but when you look at the players that played for Arsenal, these men were all elite footballers, but because of the era they were in, man weren't looking at them like it was something crazy. But players like Samir Nasri, absolute baller. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Thomas Rosicky.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying?
Haleb was a baller.
Haleb, a baller, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking, what's his name as well? The little Cazorla. These men are ballers, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So when you're seeing these things, that even even players like Vermaelen and stuff like that, they're mad.
Vermaelen was good on the ball, very good on the ball, you know.
Bro, they're mad technical.
Ended up getting him. La Masia,
this is what I'm saying to you. These men are all technical. So when man think that you can play amazing technical football, without technical players, you're crazy. But man, are talking about Brighton. Look at Pascal Gross, bro.
Yeah, I know. I played right back one time. Yeah.
Brother, the man are teched off. Do you know what I mean? Man think just because man ain't got like a big name and that, man are not technical. These men are technicians, bro. So ultimately, to play great football, you need technicians. If you don't have technicians, ban all this pretty shit and just win. Blood.
Yeah. You know what the thing is, though? This is why, for me, I wanted Hansi Flick in it because I feel like he could adapt to pretty much everything, right? And he could do a mixture of everything. You obviously, De Zerbi was in there. Your primary one was De Zerbi, right? So it's like things could have been different. You know what I mean? They went in for a manager like this who plays a particular style of play and is stubborn to his ways. And that there, we'll find out if it eventually costs him or not. Like, we will find out. Like, the proof is in the pudding. You know, word to Cams. You know what I mean? Like bro, like, it's there, innit? For me, it's like, we will find out. Like, I'm not emotionally connected. I want him to have more time. I'll be honest with you. I think he deserves at least a transfer window. Don't get me wrong. But the reality is, bro, if you don't start playing well and we don't start getting results and we don't start to see the fruits of what he's trying to do, like, it is going to be eventually a sack. That's just a reality, bro. That's it. Like, if we don't start playing the football we deserve, we can't be a top 10 team next season, bro. You're only getting this chance because it's right now and you came in halfway through or whatever it was. Not even halfway through. You came in, the first quarter of the season? You know? So, and if you don't start addressing these little problems here and there, that's when you go and find out, like, you're persistent with this now. Hold on a minute. We gave you the opportunity to go buy a midfielder. You said, nah, we're going to keep Bruno here. We gave you the opportunity to do this now, but you say you're keeping Dalot here. You said, you know what, cool. If you start to persist with that, then you stay on, you're basically dying on the hill. And a lot of these managers that get sacked, they tend to die on their hill and they die on their sword. And that's where we're going to see. If he adapts, he understands the game, we attack him more, we're on the front foot more, and we go for it more, he will thrive at Man United. But if he actually persists with all of this, that's when we'll know that, yo, he ain't up for the job. And that's a big concern, because I do want him to succeed, but it's like, when I look at
the early signs are not good, Said.
Yeah, the early signs are not good. They're not. They're not. You know what it is, yeah. And sometimes I'm out here and I'm speaking to people in it, and they're like, "Yo, man, Amorim's not that great in it." And sometimes I'm like, you know what? A lot of what I'm saying is a lot of hope in that. It's not factual, because if it's factual, I'll list off.
Yeah, it's not based on anything you've seen.
No, it's not. A lot of it isn't. Maybe there's one or two games I can be like, you know what? I've seen a lot of what Amorim could do here. But a lot of it isn't. A lot of it is down to next season and the players he've got next season. But I can't guarantee you here that we're going to get X and Y, Z next season and the players we're talking about. I can't.
You know what it is, though? I'm the opposite. I'm more confident on us having a good transfer window than I am of him being able to use the players we get. Do you know what I'm saying? Because when I see the players we're linked with,
Okay. So you're saying
we've been linked with the lap. We've been linked with the lap. If we get the lap, that's a good signing. But the lap's technical, The lap's technical, Like, as much as the lap is like a physical brute, he's technical. Do you know what I'm saying? But then the lap and Xerxes in attack here with players like Kobe Mino, that's technical. Ahmad, technical. Like, bro, we could actually put together a mad technical side. But the thing is, this bro look like he don't like technical footballers. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the way that he sets us up, he looks like he don't really like ball players like that. So it's like, if we did end up getting these players, I don't trust him to pick the right team, bro. That's where I am right now. I don't trust him. I still see him playing Mason Mount ahead of Kobe Mino in the 10.
I know. But he said he really likes Mason Mount.
But that's what I'm saying. The fact that he likes Mount and Bruno, bro, I swear down, I got an allergic reaction instantly.
Yeah, that's scary, bro. Imagine that's our 2-10 next season.
Bro, Bruno and Mount in the 10 behind fucking Delap. Bro, miss me with that.
Yeah.
Delap up front with Bruno and Mount in the 10, bro. And Dorgu and Ahmad. Bro, listen, I'll jump off my balcony now.